like Caitlin Clark has a huge update.
Caitlin Clark has in fact returned to an extent. She has returned to an extent with the Indiana Fever. Look, Caitlin Clark is far from back.
Caitlin Clark finally stepped back onto the court, and the internet went wild. The moment a clip surfaced of her effortlessly sinking a shot from the logo, it felt like the entire basketball world stopped to watch.
Everything's all good, and you don't need to be worried, because let's be real, we kind of should be worried. Because again, they're still being secretive about it, but at least this means we have to assume she's back this season.
Just one short video was enough to shake things up. Suddenly, fans, rivals, and even the entire WNBA looked uneasy, because if Caitlin Clark is back, the balance of power just changed. For weeks, fans were stuck with nothing but confusing injury updates from the Indiana Fever, getting more questions than answers. Then, out of nowhere, she reappears, draining shots, moving smoothly, and smiling like she's been waiting for this moment all along.
Let her cook. Big low come to frying shit. Let her cook. Too much cake out there, bitch. Let her cook. Sauce I'm trying shit. Let me cook. Keep the front. Give me head, I want your spine. Can't teach these
Press releases. Forget Stephanie White's straight-faced answers. Forget the endless day-to-day updates that dragged on for months. The video made it clear Caitlin Clark is back. But now comes the real question. Should she jump right back into the starting lineup, or would it be smarter to ease her in slowly off the bench until she's fully up to speed?
This season. So Caitlin Clark running 5-0 with the backups, which is, again, something that we hadn't seen before. So Caitlin's actually at practice. So this is the first we have heard of, Caitlin actually being at practice. And because Caitlin's at practice, we know at least the goal is and the expectation is that she's going to be back.
That debate is everywhere right now, and for good reason. This story isn't just about one highlight. It's about how Caitlin Clark's return could reshape the entire WNBA season. It all started with a single clip. One moment, fans were frustrated by yet another unclear Fever update. The next, their feeds exploded with a short but powerful video. Caitlin Clark, in full gear, rising up from the logo and draining it. No hesitation, no limp, no sign she was ever in recovery mode.
Which is a positive thing for the Indiana Fever, because the Indiana Fever don't stand a single chance.
Forget the vague press releases, the poker-faced interviews, and the endless day-to-day tags. The video said everything. Caitlin Clark is back. And instantly, the debate exploded. Should she return straight into the starting lineup, or be eased back in carefully from the bench? That single clip set the internet on fire. Fans, rivals, and even the WNBA itself froze when they saw it. Clark, in full gear, pulling up from the logo without hesitation. No limp, no rehab drills, just game-ready energy. Twitter spiraled into a frenzy. Clips were slowed down, frame by frame. Reddit threads popped up titled "She's Back" and *logo Caitlin Lives. Fan pages built highlight reels before the league even acknowledged it. This wasn't a warm-up jumper. Her cuts were sharp, her dribble had rhythm, and she smiled like a player itching for battle. Fans felt it instantly. This wasn't rehab. This was a competitor preparing for war. To understand why it hit so hard, you have to rewind. For weeks, Indiana Fever's updates were a comedy of contradictions. One day she was day-to-day. The next she was sprinting. Then suddenly she wasn't sprinting. Out of nowhere, there was an ankle tweak nobody mentioned before. Fans were left in the dark. Critics called it a circus, and conspiracy theories piled up. Was the team hiding something? Protecting ticket sales? Nobody knew. Then boom. One video blew it all up. No riddles, no whispers, no PR spin. Fans didn't need words. They had proof. In the WNBA, where information is scarce, visual evidence carries more weight than any press release. One swish from the logo told more truth than weeks of updates, and the details mattered. She wasn't wearing the neutral rehab jersey that injured players usually rock. She was in the same blue as the starters. That tiny detail screamed, asterisk, she's not just testing drills. She's integrated. Asterisk, her body language matched. Confident. Loose. Smiling. This didn't look like hesitation. It looked like return. Still, not everyone is convinced. Legends like Lisa Leslie warn against rushing her back. Protect the franchise, she said. Coach Stephanie White echoed the caution. Readiness matters more than flashy shots. And they're right. Groin injuries are tricky and unpredictable. One wrong step could set her back months. But fans see it differently. She's a competitor. Let her play. One tweet read. And they're not wrong either. This isn't midseason. This is crunch time. The fever season without Clark has been survival mode. Kelsey Mitchell forced into hero ball. Aaliyah Boston double-teamed every night. Role players stretched thin. Injuries piling up. Every game without Clark felt like sinking further. That's why this footage feels season-saving. Even at 70%, Clark shifts defenses, frees Boston, eases Mitchell's load, and restores balance. Her gravity changes everything, spacing, morale, and momentum. The WNBA itself feels different when she plays, and make no mistake, her critics felt the shift too. When she went down, they called her overhyped. Some even celebrated. But the second she appeared in practice footage, panic set in. They know what's coming. Clark at 80% is a nightmare. Clark at 100%? Forget it. Now, the million-dollar question, when and how should she return? The Chicago Sky matchup looks like the perfect low-risk comeback game. Do the Fever unleash her from the start, or take the cautious Steph Curry route, bringing her off the bench for 15 to 20 minutes? Fans want fireworks, the league wants ratings, but the team must balance the present with the future. Either way, the impact is undeniable. One short video revived Indiana's season, reignited playoff hope, and shifted the WNBA's storylines overnight. Caitlin Clark isn't just a player, she's a catalyst. Her presence transforms her team, shakes her opponents, and captures the entire league's attention.